Track Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater, he's tracking this cold front out in the cold.
Out in it. Yeah, out here on the old Prater porch, it is cold, and we have a little bit of a heater. Well, it's a little heater, but it's underway, and right now it shows 36 degrees, and that is right here where I'm sitting and been checking all these different items. You know, it's not at freezing right now, but certainly something like this will help. And I want to emphasize, it's so important. Give these room to breathe, no matter what it is, how big it is. Keep it away from anything that is material, especially any type of furniture, curtains, anything like that. And if it's close to something, get an extension cord and put it out in the open. It'll still work. Also, the warm pads that you can put in your pockets to keep your hands warm when you're headed out to the ballpark. Because it's that time of the year, you have to get out there for practice, and it certainly feels like winter. Let's start off with our hour-by-hour storm track forecast. You'll see temperatures are going to be cold as we go through the remainder of tonight, and the numbers will eventually get down into the low 30s in many spots and even a few upper 20s. I expect that we'll touch upper 20s briefly before we start to warm back up and head back into the lower and middle 30s. Notice by 4 o'clock we're at 33, and we will be cloudy. But then at 8 o'clock, we're looking at cloudy skies, chance of showers. Now, the best potential for any showers will actually be in our western and northwestern counties up around Marion as well as Winston. Now, let's look at the storm track day part forecast. And throughout the day tomorrow, the chance of rain is looking likely. 43 by lunch, eventually topping out in the upper 40s for a high. It is going to be one of those days, though, where it's just a cold, cloudy, rainy, raw day. We've already hit the freezing mark in many spots like Jasper, Hamilton, Coleman, Gadsden, Pell City, 34 now for Alabaster, and even down to freezing now for Tuscaloosa. But the wind chill, it's a little bit lower in a few spots like Birmingham, 27, same for Tuscaloosa, and there's really not that much wind involved. So that's good news, but it is going to have an impact even in the morning as you head out the door, or maybe have the kids head out the door to school tomorrow. Make sure, again, they are bundled up. Hats, gloves, very important. Here is the next batch of moisture headed our direction. Snow falling from St. Louis back into Cape Girardeau as well as western Tennessee. And as this gets a little closer, you can see some of the snow showers, which have been moving into Nashville, but it is hitting drier air. As we get into the next 12 to 18 hours, our atmosphere will become a little more moist, and that will help support the rain coverage. Temperatures tonight west of I-65 into the upper 20s, low 30s, then warming up as we head into the early morning hours, eventually hitting 50s for highs, and quite chilly in our northeast counties. And it's possible anywhere from Leesburg, Weiss Lake, back up into center that we're looking at the potential for a little bit of, maybe a little bit of sleet or possibly mixed with a few snow flurries briefly, but this is not going to be a big deal. Temperatures warming into the upper 40s and low 50s with a chance of rain tomorrow. Here's your storm track futurecast, and we're going to stay dry, but at 7 o'clock there's the rain in Hamilton. Then it moves through central Alabama. This is into the afternoon. On again, off again, light rain, miserable, dreary. Plan on roads being slippery. And after this passes, when we get into Thursday, look at this, a much healthier band of rain. Maybe even a few rumbles of thunder this go around, but this will be preceding a cold front that will swing through Alabama. But the rain is looking likely all day Thursday. And then once this system tracks towards the east and becomes a major snowstorm for the eastern seaboard, we'll be on the backside, which could help to produce a few snow showers here locally. That will be on Friday. No accumulation expected, but we'll watch it carefully. These storms are a little tricky, and it gets colder but dries out this weekend before more rain next week, guys.